What up with y'all, man? It's your boy Pro Tech, and I'm back with another video, man. AG teaching you on go to God. Regards right now, God's windows for all guys in Jesus' name, pray. Amen. We back with another live stream. This time it's we assemble. It's Comrades, man. We back with Comrades Assemble, Week 11 edition. Big win over the Philadelphia Eagles on Monday Night Football. Score 32-21. A huge game from the run game. 48 carries from the running game, over 152 yards. Big game for Terry McLaurin, 8 catches, 128 yards. TonyHamilton did not throw a touchdown pass. He did throw a pick and did fumble, but he made some clutch throws at times to keep drives alive and to keep us ahead of the sticks. Defense was huge. 3 turnovers, a fumble of Quez Watkins, a fumble of Dallas Goedert, which is controversial with the face mask penalty. That should have been called, but whatever. I'm going to take it. I don't care. And then Derek Force with a beautiful, beautiful interception on Jalen Hurts as A.J. Brown, who was non-existent last night. Where's A.J. Brown? The APB out for his ass. Nothing to be found of A.J. Brown, and he dropped the ball, allowing my guy Derek Force to get the pick. Great win by this team. I'm very, very proud of this team. And I got something to say, man. I just want to text one of my sponsors, but got something to say. I'm gonna say this tomorrow as well. On our Washington Commanders roundtable. TonyHamilton, this is his team. I love Carson Wentz. I'm a big Carson Wentz guy. I love Carson Wentz. I'm a big Carson Wentz fan. I respect Wentz. He's a Christian. He's a good guy. A very humble guy when I met him. I love the guy that he is. I think he's an incredibly talented quarterback. But unfortunately, the injury, he loses his job. It's over. Wentz's days in Washington are done. Unless they give another chance in 2023 to be a starter again. But for 2022, his days as the Washington Commanders starting quarterback are officially over. He will probably be the backup to TonyHamilton, or he might not even be active on game days anymore. I think this is Heineke's team. I'll be surprised if Ron Rivera goes back to Carson after this huge win against the Eagles. Don't know what to say. 3-1's a starter. I do take that with a grain of salt, though. Almost lost the Colts game. Almost lost the Packers game. And definitely lost the Vikings game. Did help us win the game last night, though, however. I want to see 2 more starts with TonyHamilton. I think Ron should give both quarterbacks 6 games. Wentz has 6 before he got hurt. Heinicke should get 6. This is definitely TonyHamilton's team, I think, in my opinion. For at least the duration of the season. Maybe 2023, this could be Wentz's team again as they go ahead and march on with a full offseason with Terry McLaurin, with the guys, and let Wentz really learn his playbook and understand it and actually really grasp it. But as of right now, TonyHamilton, this is his team. But I do think he should get 6 games, evaluate at the Giants game, and go from there. I don't think he should make a decision on Wednesday. It's too soon. I don't want him to activate Wentz yet, actually. I want him to go ahead and let him marinate for 2 more weeks. Let TonyHamilton be the start for the next 2 weeks. Both quarterbacks have 2 games. Both quarterbacks have a 6-game sample size, and you go from there. You pick a starter. But I think it's TonyHamilton's team. They play different around this guy. They run the ball more, which makes it easier for any quarterback. And Taylor is doing what Taylor does, playing like his last game. I gotta give him his credit. He's not a better quarterback than Carson Wentz, though. I don't believe that. But for this team right now, Taylor has given them a spark that Carson wasn't able to give them early on. So that's what that is. Let's get to the comment section, though. This is about you guys tonight. I know how we're doing Comrades Assemble. We talk about the Commanders, and we let you guys rap with me. Here is the link. I see JC in the comment section. I want to get to the comments right now, and we're going to go ahead and get right into it. Shout out to my man Uptown Dre, newest member on the channel as a channel member. I very appreciate that a lot. Good look, bro. What's up, bro? Congrats on the win. Thank you, bro. Appreciate that. GG's. Tough victory. You guys are a great football team, though. Keep your head up high. Jalen Hurts is still incredible, and I like what Jalen's been doing. Actually, here comes JC. What's up, bro?
Yo, I'm jumping on here to say, look, I'm going to give y'all respect, first of all. Congratulations on the win. I mean, I had to be there in person to witness this, disaster, at the link. But congrats on y'all win, man. I mean, just like y'all gave us our props after, that ass whooping we gave you all week 3. So I decided to man up and come on here and say, congrats on y'all win. And I wish y'all the best of luck, man. Is Heinicke the guy moving forward for the rest of the season, though? Or is Carson Wentz going to get healthy? That's the question right there. Because y'all did give up, 2/3 to get Carson Wentz. What is your opinion on that? That's what I really want to hear.
Honestly, right now, I'm a Carson guy. Everybody knows I'm a Carson guy. I've been a fan of him since he was drafted. A few guys back in 2016. But right now, I think it's Taylor Heinicke's team. They play different around this guy. It just seems like it's different. We get the luck of the draw around this kid. That kid, he says he's a grown man, but around this guy, it seems like the ball bounces the right way for us when he plays. I honestly speaking, I want Carson to be the guy because I want to see Scott Turner have this kind of game plan for Wentz and kind of dial back all the throwing and allow him to kind of manage a game like Taylor's doing. Because when I saw the one time he actually ran the ball decently, week 1 versus the Jags, we ran the ball decently. Dude had 300 yards and 4 touchdowns. Yeah. That's not a season ago. That is 2 months ago. That's not that far. That's not far away. So I want to see Carson get another shot, but right now it's Taylor's team.
Yeah,
it's Taylor's team, and I don't trust it though. I see him throw interceptions in the fourth quarter, and I'm tired of seeing it. Honestly speaking, he's almost cost us all 4 games. I'm gonna call it what it is. We are 3-1, but darn it, we're this close to being 0-4. He threw one against the Green Bay Packers that put us down 11 at FedEx. I'm saying, oh my God, doors going off. He throws another one in the Colts game. Like, where are you throwing that at? What receiver do you see, bro? Are you seeing burgundy and gold, or do you see red or blue and white, bro? Where are you looking at? If in the one with the Vikings, bro, what was that? I saw that in person. I'm like, don't throw that. Don't air. No.
And the ref tackled the Vikings player, and Curtis Samuel caught it, touchdown.
Triple coverage. Bro. I have to call it what it is. Yes, we're winning football games, but is it more luck or is it more Taylor Heinicke balling out? I think it's more luck. I gotta call it what it is. I have to call it what it is. And people can get mad at me. I don't. Excuse my French. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I don't care. I'm going to call it how I see it. Yes, we're 5-5. Yes, we're 3-1 with Carson not being a starter. But I've seen this offense actually produce with Wentz as the starter.
Yeah.
This offense is depending on run game and defense to win games, and there's nothing wrong with it. But call it what it is, and we gotta stop annoying. Not us. The Heinicke hive. I'm gonna call him that. The Heinicke hive, the Taylor hive, is annoying this man like a savior. And I need to stop that because this man has always caused us all 4 games he has started.
So my last question for you is this before I get out of here. Do you want to see the same kind of offense like the Dallas had with Cooper Rush was back there, right? Run the ball, just play good defense, have Heinicke throw it 10 to 15 times? Or do you think, are y'all built for what Dallas did with Cooper Rush with Heinicke just moving forward, just until the season is over? Could y'all, just get away with
that? Could we
going
it,
Yeah.
I don't think we could sustain it. That was tailor-made for playing your team.
Yeah.
You ran the ball 49 times.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
You can't keep that up. Brian Robinson don't have a 30 carry game every week. He's not Derrick Henry.
Yeah.
He's not Derrick Henry. We gotta stop this.
Yeah.
I think Antonio Gibson's hurt. I'm really tomorrow we're gonna hear something about Gibby. It ain't gonna sound good. So that's another reason I'm like, do you really go with Carson again, or do you go with the higher ceiling but lower floor, or do you go with the higher floor, way lower ceiling because it's not ceiling with Taylor Heineke? That's why I'm like, maybe Carson does get another shot because, like, hey man, at least he got the arm. He could throw a 75-yard be on the ground. At least, hey, that 50-yard to Terry McLaurin, that goes to the crib and a 42-yarder with Slade. No offense to Slade. Slade. Yeah. I'm not gonna trash talk. I'm not gonna do it, JC. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it.
It's all good, man. Hey, it's your time, man.
We're still 5-5. We not 8-4.
8-1.
We not 8-2. We 5-5. So I'm gonna stay hopeful on these streets, on these commanding streets. We're like, oh man, we're gonna do this month. We're gonna
There's 7 games left for y'all. 7 games left for y'all. Y'all got the what? Y'all got the Giants in there twice, the Cowboys in there. Y'all have who? The Niners in there. You'll have the Texans in there. So I mean,
there's some winnable football games, but that stretch of the Giants games, that's going to tell me who I think this team really is. That I don't care who the hell the quarterback. It could be Carson Wentz. It could be freaking Taylor Heineke. It could be Ron Rivera. It could be freaking Sam Howell. I don't care who the hell that quarterback is. That's going to tell me who this real team is. When you play a team that's going to play defense, who can smash mouth, put Saquon Barkley's foot in your mouth and run down your throat, that's going to tell me who this team really is. We're not being the Niners. I'm going to do it. Not because I'm doing it. Okay. Right,
Oh yeah. I mean, hey, look, hey Joseph, I agree with you, man. Niners all day.
We're getting out. Yeah, definitely.
All right, bro. Hey, that's all. I want to come on here and congratulate you on your win. Show my face. I ain't hiding. You know what I mean?
I respect that. I appreciate that for sure. There's a couple of fans in here. I appreciate y'all not being scared. Y'all 8-1, bro. It's one loss, man.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. There's no need to run.
Some Jonathan Gannon this. People want Jonathan Gannon fired. Y'all 8-1.
Hey, we've been wanting him fired, though. Hey, we've been wanting him fired since last year. So, I mean.
Y'all 8-1, though, bro. Like,
it's not because of Jonathan Gannon, though.
Probably not.
It's because of the ballers we have on this team. Big play Slade, Chauncey Gardner, 6 interception, just leading the league. Hassan Red. I'm telling you. So it's because of the ballers we have. Because Jonathan Gannon is not putting them in the right position. Because last night was a telltale sign that he's just not that dude. You know what I mean? You have all the talent in the world, and you playing Slade and Bradbury 8 to 10 yards off coverage. You're not trusting them to play press man, to send an extra guy in there to help stop the run. He's proven to me he's not the guy. I'm done with Jonathan Gannon. Regardless if we went to a Super Bowl or not, and win it, get him out of here next year. Bring somebody in here that's not afraid to use the talent that we have right now. But all right, man. All right, bro. Hey, enjoy your show, man. Peace out, bro.
Man. Shout out to JC. Subscribe to my man JC, man. You be easy, bro. Y'all gonna be fine, man. Don't worry, man. One game. Shout out to JC, man. Appreciate that. Eagle fans showing some love. Good looking out on bro for that, man. Hawk in the building. Hawk in the building. Yo, what it do, Hawk? What's going on, Hawk? Tim will let. Yes. This. And this is why I think Ron Rivera is torn. This is why he almost lost the damn game. He lost the Vikings game. And he almost lost the Colts game too. So I think if Taylor wasn't throwing these fourth quarter interceptions, it'll be clear that he's the starter. But you can't be 100% certain. And when you're squeaking out games, throwing 4 quarter picks. So can't keep that up forever. Can't sustain it forever. Ron with that bull crap. He needs to come out and say Taylor's a starter. I don't think it's bull crap. I really think he's torn. I really believe that Ron Rivera is torn between Taylor Heinicke and Carson Wentz. I think Carson might play again. You got to think about it, y'all. Like, Taylor Heinicke has thrown 3 fourth-quarter interceptions in 4 starts. That's alarming. Very alarming. You think we'll keep winning games throwing picks in the fourth quarter? Be honest. Be honest. You still got to play the Giants twice. Still got to play Dallas. Still got to play San Francisco. Do you think we keep this up? You have to start thinking about that. Oh, he 3-1, he 3-1, he 3-1. We could be winning 3-2. So we have to start thinking about that too. Possibly. I can give you that, Hawk. Hawk. I tell y'all gonna win. I appreciate that, Joe. You're right, bro. OG Roger, man. Shout out to OG, man. I love OG, but OG, I don't think it's bull jive. Brett Foyt, that's a lot of. Can you keep that up, bro? Once it's finished, I don't think so. It's a shot. Once could be on Matt Ryan, maybe. Yo, franchise, what it do? It's good, bro. I know big place in my name. What up, JC? What up, Protect? Congrats on appreciate that, man. For sure, does not make excuses. We lost. We can't change the past. We can't blame the refs. Also, we can blame the refs. Everyone else in the field, you can't change that. I respect that and I appreciate that for sure. Heinicke Hive is stronger than B. Man, what? They got that glizzy in their mouth, bro. Oh, look. Put the whole glizzy in their mouth. No chewing, just glizzy, just eating the glizzy. Top 10, Malone, top 7 receiver. Where was AJ Brown last night? What up, Tone? Hey, Sheen. What's up, girl? How you doing, girl? 81 better than 500. Exactly, bro. Now I'm gonna kick y'all ass. we gonna get our doors kicked in, boy, on Fulham grade. About to get us out of there. McLaurin, Bevan, Debo, DK, Mike Evans, and Marlon Roberts here to put performance against top corners. Because they want that, top receiver. Who do that too? DeAndre Hopkins did it for a long time, Slim. I ain't gonna hold you. D-Hop did it for a long. Mike Evans did it for a long time too. James Winston is not a great quarterback. And he was out there putting up numbers consistently. Winston sitting duck. Winston duck in the pocket. Yeah. But if you roll him out, he'd be fine. I think we need to kind of stop this disrespecting Carson and kind of get into Scott Turner's ass because he called a great game last night. But when the last time Scott Turner called a good game like that? Week 1. And what did Carson do when Scott Turner called a good game? And even in that game, he called some really bad calls. He threw 4 TDs. Yes, he threw 2 picks. I know. In between the 4 touchdowns. I know. But he still threw 4 touchdown passes. Taylor Heinicke has 5 in 4 starts. And Carson threw 4 in 1 game. We got to start looking at it very, very deeply before we just start automatically saying, oh, yeah, 3-1, 2-4, that's it. Nah, bro. Wentz got a chance to start again. I don't think he's better than Debo. I disagree with that. Because Debo's a better weapon than Terry McLaurin is. But Terry, if you talk just pure wide receiver, yeah, I give you that. But a football player, hell no. Debo's a better football player because he can do more. I trust Heinicke more than Wentz. If they play Wentz, they should be fired seasons in. I don't get this whole. Okay, so let's say Carson's the starter. We finished 10-7, and he'd be fired. Let's just say Carson's the starter, and we finished 9-8. Should they be fired? Should they be fired for that? Come on, that's not the bullshit, man. And that's my problem, Mike. Trust Heinicke. Bro, he's thrown 3 fourth-quarter interceptions. 3 of them. 3 of them. 3. How many has Carson Wentz thrown in the fourth quarter? 2? In like 6 starts? Let's stop the bullshit, man. He had a 100-yard game. He had a couple 100-yard games already. Let's look at Terry McLaurin's stats, because I kind of disagree with that. I think Terry had. Let's look here. He's had 3 100-yard games this year. One's in garbage time, I know, but he's had 3 100-yard games. He had 6 for 113 in the Colts game, 8 for 128 in last night, and he had 6 for 102 against Philly. So in both Philly games, he has 14 catches for 230 yards in those games. So I don't think Terry McLaurin's been quiet all year. We had one really quiet game, was the Dallas game. But other than that, he's actually been decently consistent, honestly. And the Bears game was quiet, but that's a low-scoring game too, though. So let's take that. We'll take that into consideration. He's faster than Debo, Joseph Giants, and Slay, etc. My bad, 2 games. He's had 3 100-yard games this year. So there's a lot of good games he's had this season. He has a lot of solid games, but his best games have come late. So, the Beagles have made it flaws. You can't stop the run. You won't last in the playoffs. I think when they get Jordan Davis back, you'll be fine. And Memo 5 for 56. Yeah, that's not a great game, but that was off how many targets? He only had 7 targets. So what you want me to do with 7 targets, bro? Not when it went. I disagree with that. Secretary. Who's saying gonna throw the ball 40 times? That's my problem. That is my problem. I'm not talking about Carson Wentz throwing the ball 40 damn times. That's the problem there. That's the problem. That was a problem in the damn beginning. Carson Wentz should have been throwing the ball 30, 32 times max. Because his line freaking stinks. Keep the same game plan you kept with Taylor when Carson comes back. This is not rocket science. You do the same thing, you'll probably have a higher ceiling. Why? Because Taylor doesn't have the arm Carson has. It doesn't have the quarterbacking skills that Carson has right now. If you keep the same game plan, run the football and go play action fake, and boot Carson out, we'll be fine. I don't get the problem with that. Yes, I completely agree with that. But another thing, he won 9 for Indy last year. What? He won 9 in Indy last year with a coach who got fucking fired. What are you talking about? Damn it. I swear to gosh, bro. That's all I'm saying. That is all I'm saying. You keep the same game plan and the same philosophy like they should have done week 1 through 6. Run the ball first and go play action off of it. That's what they're doing with Taylor Heineke. Taylor Heineke's been dialed down. You know what I mean? He threw the ball 29 times last night. That is not a lot compared to what Kirk Cousins threw the ball 50 times Sunday. We ran the ball 48 times. And now we screaming that Taylor Heineke's this great quarterback? Do we need to keep playing him? Throw 4 corner picks? Yes, we're winning games, so I'll stick with the winning formula. But let's call it what it is. Let's call it what it is, bro. That pick Taylor Brew could have cost us a ball game if we didn't cause another turnover. You understand this? This defense is bailing this boy out. We had 3 turnovers last night. 3. One that's probably should have been because of face mask. But y'all don't want to hear the truth, though. Or y'all want to hear, oh, we need to keep telling. They love him. I respect that. If the players love him, I'm going to roll with it. But I'm also going to call y'all on y'all bull crap. This is bull crap. I'm going to call it how I see it. If you don't like it, that's fine. But I'm going to call it how I see it. They put Carson Wentz in positions to fail, and they had Taylor manage the game. Right or wrong? Let me know in the comment section. Oh, you say about the Minnesota game? I don't understand why you just can't keep the same game plan with Wentz. Your offense has a higher ceiling. We've seen the higher ceiling before. We've seen that man throw 4 TDs in a game. When's the last time we seen a quarterback throw 4 TDs in a game? Please answer me that. And that happened this season. That wasn't 2019. That wasn't 2020. And that wasn't last year. That was this season. But we're screaming that Wentz is washed. Please answer me why. Please answer me that. That's my problem with this fan base. That's my problem. You see they put a quarterback in positions to fail, but you blame the quarterback. But when they dial it back for a quarterback, have him manage the game, oh, he needs to be a full-time starter. What sense does that make? From a quarterbacking standpoint. Now, if you want to say the infectious energy and all of that, that makes more sense. But as a quarterback, Carson Wentz has looked better than Taylor Heineke. With the exceptions of the Eagles and Cowboys game. Titans game, better than Heineke. Week 1, better than Heineke. Week 2 in the second half, better than Heineke's ever done the whole damn game, any game this year. Has Heineke thrown more than 2 touchdown passes in any game this year? No. Not you. I'm talking about the fan base. The fan base, Roger. Not you. Oh, nobody. Get the fuck out of here. Go check Facebook. Go check Facebook Washington groups. Please do. Because them motherfuckers are delusional. When I say the Heineke hive is real, it's real. Bro. So Wentz can't hand the ball off. Stop this shit, bro. Wentz can't hold it. That boy's hard. The boy had the ball off 48 times last night. He can't hand the ball off. This is comical, bro. Get the fuck out of here, bro. This is comical. Shit is comical to me, bro. It's comical. Literally is. Because you're telling me that one quarterback hand the ball off 48 times. But if they had the same game plan, we'll lose. And the same quarterback will do the same thing the other one did, which is hand the ball off 48 times. That's hilarious. You gonna lose hand the ball off? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That's funny. That's hilarious. The quarterback gonna lose the ball, hand the ball off. Come on, bro. I just be real. Be real, bro. And I think people just don't like Carson. Honestly. And it's not you, Roger. I'm sorry. Fans, this is fans in general. I'm going to roll with Heineke because he's winning games, but I'm also going to call him on his bull crap. Something y'all not going to do. All y'all going to say is the good stuff. I'm not doing that. So if y'all come to a stream, just know, let him throw another pick in the fourth quarter. I'm going to continue to call him out on it. That's all I'm going to say. I'm going to roll with Taylor because that's what the team, that's what the players want. But just because that's what they want doesn't mean I agree with it. And I don't. Because he did nothing special to me. The Packers game, I give you that. Packers game, solid football game from Taylor Heineke. The Colts game, threw a pick in the damn fourth quarter. And if he did not throw that ball to anyone not wearing 17, that's a pick. And I gotta call it what it is. And y'all can get mad at me. Y'all can get. I don't care. Minnesota game should have been a pick when he threw the triple coverage to Kurt Samuel for a touchdown. That was extremely fortunate. You have to call that what it is. And then he threw the pick late in the game, and what happens? We lose. How long do we keep this up? And that's a question you have to ask yourself. And that's the question Ron Rivera has to ask himself. How long can he keep this up? Throwing fourth quarter interceptions, and it does not cost us the ball game. He has to ask himself that question. Because the fourth quarter is money quarter. We call the fourth quarter money time, and we're playing close ball games too. We're not playing in blowouts. So put that into consideration as well before y'all just had to say, oh, 3-1, that's it. He's throwing these fourth quarter picks in tight ball games. When is it not going to cost us? It already bit us in the butt one time. We were very fortunate. Our run game was great, and our defense was superb last night. Let's call that what it is, too. Before we anoint a new starter, he has to put all of these things into perspective. If the defense is playing like this, can Carson just manage the game? Or can we get more out of the offense from Carson? He has to put all of these things into consideration before deciding a starter. I think he's going to choose Taylor Heineke. I think he is. But I understand why he is torn. Mojo? All right, so I'm going to ask you this. I'm going to ask you this, Rod. Do we make the playoffs with Taylor Heineke, yes or no? Do we make the playoffs with Taylor Heineke? That's the question Ron's going to ask. That's the final question Ron's going to probably ask himself. Do we make the playoffs with Taylor Heineke at quarterback? If the answer is no, you play Carson Wentz. If the answer is yes, you stay with Taylor. That's the ultimate question. For real, for real. All this momentum, da-da-da. And that's not like we didn't see this story before. And that's what I'm explaining, y'all. We didn't see this story before. We were on a 4-game winning streak last season. And we beat a good team on the schedule. Remember, we beat the Raiders. Raiders were a playoff team last year. Remember? You remember that? It wasn't undefeated Eagles, but they were a good football team last year. They went to the playoffs. But look who Carson Wentz has played during his 10 years of starter. Yes, he lost his previously undefeated Eagles. Also played Dallas. 0-2 against good teams, right? So I'll give you that. And Taylor's 1-1. Lost to Minnesota, beat Philly. I'm going to ask you this question. Did the defense force 3 turnovers in week number 3 versus Philadelphia? No. Did the defense consistently get pressure on Hurts and fluster him? No. You know they did the same thing they did in week 3 and week 10? They allowed 3 touchdowns, didn't they? That's the only constant. Everything else is different. Defense play out of their mind. That's my problem with Heineke fans. They just give it to Taylor like he won the game, and he did not. He managed a ball game. It almost managed to lose the same damn ball game. That's all I'm saying. Probably not. I disagree. We agree to disagree. We agree to disagree. When that offense was clicking, I saw high-powered offense. When that offense was slumming, it was slumming. But I seen that offense play at a high level. It's glimpses. I know it's glimpses. I get it. But I seen it. I just haven't seen that same thing with Taylor Heinicke. Sorry, not sorry. If you keep the same game plan you kept with Carson with Taylor, we'll be fine. Carson can hand the damn ball off too. I think the problem with Scott Turner was he saw he had a big arm quarterback and thought, I'm going to air it out 40 times. That's what the problem was. It wasn't Carson. You saw the game plan he did last night? He took the air out of football. He threw it out of necessity. Outside of necessity, they ran the damn football. They had to do that. I'm going to ask you this question. If Taylor Heinicke throws the ball 40 times, do we win? Do we win? These are questions you have to ask yourself in comparing these two quarterbacks before selecting a starter. But enough of that shit. We won the game. I'm happy. I don't care anymore. Wentz is a starter, cool. If Heinicke is a starter, cool. But I'm telling you this now. With Heinicke, we're not keeping this up. He cannot keep throwing fourth quarter interceptions and keep getting away with it. It's going to eventually catch up to you. And that's I'm going to leave it at that. If he cleans that up, I'm completely fine with a starter. But he has to clean that up, though. I'm tired of seeing. I called it last night. I said he's going to throw a pick in the fourth quarter. Right on time, beginning of the fourth quarter, pick CJ Gardner-Johnson got it. And that one was avoidable. If he looked off the damn safety, Gardner-Johnson goes the other way, he throws it to Terry McLaurin. That might be a touchdown. That's all I'm saying. And I'm going to leave it like that. Let's get to the Houston Texans now. We cannot be lightly of the Houston Texans. If we do, we're going to get our ass kicked. I'm going to tell you that right now. We're not the Eagles. We beat them last night, yeah. But we had a perfect game plan for them. But we're not them. We can't just mollywop and play around with the Texans and expect to win. We have to attack and attack early. Run the football down their throat. Keep the same game plan you had last week. Probably not 48 rush attempts. But keep the same philosophy. Run the ball first to open up the passing game and go play action off of it. If you do that and dumb down the offense to that, you win. You win. Because they're horrible against the run. And it's going to be the Brian Robinson show probably. We're not going to see Gibby this week. I'm almost 100% certain Gibson's not playing this game. We'll probably hit him while he had an ankle sprain. We'll probably hit him while he'll be out for 4 weeks. We're probably going to hear that we're going to elevate Jared Patterson and we're going to play and Jonathan Wilson come out from his injury. And hopefully J.D. McKissick is back. So we have a third down passing, catching threat out the backfield. It might be the best thing to happen to J.D. Follow Gibby, then J.D. gets more touches and more opportunities. But not here nor there. And we know Taylor Heinicke loves some J.D. McKissick, right? So, run the ball, flash and fake, play solid defense, win the game. Davis Mills is not a great quarterback. We need to pressure him. We need the offensive line is actually solid with Laramie Tunzel and the Howard kid they drafted and some other guys on the offensive line rotation. They actually have a solid offensive line. It's not the best, but it is solid. And we'll be able to hold up if you cannot bring pressure. I like to blitz Jamin Davis in this game. I'm not scared of O.J. Howard. I'm not scared of the other tight end, Brevin Jordan. They're solid, but they're not great. So just run the ball, play defense, blitz the hell out of Davis Mills, force pressure, force to make mistakes, and we have to answer on the mistakes. We had 3 turnovers this past week versus Philadelphia. Let's answer that again, and let's keep the same intensity. Do not let up because it's Houston. If you do that, you get your butt kicked. You go right below 500. I'm trying to go above 500. So in order to do that, have to play the same game We play with Philadelphia on Monday Night Football. Run the ball, play defense, special teams, be special. Joey Slack, keep being solid, and we should win. We should win this game. It's a winnable football game. Houston's not a good football team, but they have a dog in Damian Pierce. He's an absolute monster, and we don't contain him, we're going to get smoked. I disagree with that, bro. We're going to agree to disagree, bro. I disagree with that. That's how I feel. I'm not going to argue. I'm just how I feel. The whole team is playing. Taylor's not playing great. Let's stop this, bro. Taylor Heinicke wasn't great last night. I'm going to ask you this. I'm going to ask you this, man. You know backup quarter was 4-1 this year? Cooper Rush. Did they say, oh, we're 4-1 with Cooper, we're going to stay with Cooper Rush? Or did they go right by the damn Dak Prescott? They went right by the damn Dak Prescott. And he was horrible week 1 in that damn week 1 game versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And he been a 500 starter his last 18 starts before that. So miss me with this record bullshit and this momentum. Miss me with that. Because Dallas had all the momentum. They lost 1 game. And Cooper was horrible in it. But they were 4-1 with Cooper Rush as their starter. I repeat, 4-1. Did they go back to Cooper Rush or they went back to damn Dak Prescott? They went to Dak Prescott. So let's start the bull job, man. Like Taylor Heinicke wasn't part of 2 4-game losing streaks last year. Like he wasn't below 500 in the starter last year. Like we didn't scream, go get a quarterback. Like we weren't trying to trade for Russell Wilson. Let's stop it. I remember all of that. Y'all forgot. I don't forget. And that's my problem. Oh my goddamn on earth with this boy, bro. And it's not you, Roger. This is my frustration about the fan base. We don't know that. They go out the Wentz and keep the same thing they have going on, they will be fine. When's a game we ran over 50% of the time with Wentz as a starter? We ran the ball 33% with Wentz as a starter. We're running it 56% of the time with Taylor. It's a different philosophy, Roger. Way different philosophy. You mean to tell me that he can't hand the ball off? Come on, bro. Let's stop that, bro. Let's stop that. And I think it's some Carson Wentz hate going on here, bro. Because you just saying he can't hand the ball off. If it managed the game. Like he didn't do that in Indy last year. Yes, they lost the Jaguars game. I get that. But he did it last year in Indy. They were a 9-win team last year. Look at them now. Struggling to get back to 500 without Carson Wentz. Oh, okay. None of my business. That's what I'm telling you. You can look at the 6 games in Washington, or you can look at a bigger sample size. I'm looking at a much bigger sample size than 6 games in a new offense with a crappy line and a coordinator who's inconsistent. You're looking at a 6-game sample size. I'm looking at something way bigger than that. And I think Ron Rivera is going to look at something way bigger than that too. Yes, we have momentum. Yes, we do. But that is the defense forcing turnovers and the running game being borderline dominant. In the one game, the run game wasn't great. We lost. In the other game, when the run game was mediocre, we won. But the run game has been a lot better since we switched quarterbacks. Because we ran it more. We ran it more. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. We ran it more. That's what I'm saying. Carson Wentz can't hand the ball off. Carson Wentz can go play action. Wentz can't hit a slant. That's my problem. That's my problem with the fan base. He's a much gifted passer than Heineke is. Okay, if you're saying that makes sense. Okay, fine. If you're saying the fact that they're going to throw the ball 45 times with Carson and only 25 to 29 with Taylor, okay, fine. Okay, fine. What I'm saying is this, though. Why won't they do that? And I think Carson is a gifted passer. He's inaccurate as hell at times, but his arm talent is live. His arm is live. And we've seen when his offense is clicking. We've seen what it can do with Carson. And that's with him not knowing the offense as well as Taylor does. Taylor has been put in a seatbelt and been getting training wheeled. Right or wrong. That's all I'm saying, bro. That's all I'm saying, OG. You know I rock with you though, OG. That's all I'm saying. But I get what you're saying. And if you're telling me that they're gonna take the training wheels off and they're gonna just make Carson they try to turn Carson to Patrick Mahomes, then yes, I agree. They should not play Carson at all. That's fine. But if they need to find balance in the offense, whoever the quarterback is. If it's Taylor or Carson, they need to have balance. They know this line stinks. And we ran the ball 48 times, but we only had, 152 rushing yards? 159? Something like that? Let's see. We had 152 rushing yards. Off 48 carries. Our line sucks. Our line stinks. That is an average. That's not even 4 yards a carry. Oh my God. Are you serious? Let's look it up. 152 divided by 48. That's about around 3.3 yards a carry. Or 3.2 yards a carry. Our line sucks. So I understand how you feel by not playing Carson if we're going to throw the ball 45 times. Because we can't protect the passer or we can't really run block as well as we should. But if they find some type of balance, I think Carson will be fine. Because Carson gives you a higher ceiling as a passer than Taylor does. But, like you said, momentum. The players love him. I'm completely fine with Taylor being a starter if they feel that way. But I think they're going to regret it, though. Because he keeps making four-quarter mistake after four-quarter mistake. And it's going to come to bite us in the ass when we least expect it, and we're not going to make the playoffs. And that'll be completely fine. Because that will tell me everything I need to know. And they can fire everybody. This new ownership can come in and clean the house, and I can move on with my life. The end. They'll open up the offense. It won't be the same offense. They'll pass more once. If it's 30 to 35, that's fine. Anything above 35, I think is an issue. But if they're trying to do the whole Kirk Cousins 450 times bull crap, then I'm not for it. I can agree with that. I can rock with that. That's because they run from shotgun spots, run gun, no push. They're more fullback. They should run a single back more. Even without a fullback, they should run a single back more. 2 tight ends, 2 receivers, 1 back. They could run out the I formation more. Have a tight end, a lead blocking tight end be your fullback. They don't need a legit fullback, but they need a really good blocking tight end, i.e. Logan Thomas was good. Or John Bates was a better blocker than Logan Thomas. So maybe that helps too. Taylor's Jimmy Garoppolo. Jimmy Garoppolo is a 20 times better quarterback than Taylor Heineke will ever be. No, sorry, not sorry. If you want to say he's the Jimmy G of our team, that's fine. But he is no Jimmy Garoppolo. At least Jimmy Garoppolo can throw a deep ball. And actually complete it. I ain't talking a 40-yard, I'm talking a 50, 55-yard pass. I've seen Jimmy Garoppolo throw those. Not on a consistent basis, but I've seen it. They make some mistakes. They make same mistakes. Yeah, but it's not in the 4th damn quarter all the damn time. Like I don't have armor. I'm just saying, even if they didn't have one, they can use a John Bates or a Logan Thomas to be the lead blocker. Now, I know we have a practice squad fullback. I remember him. He wore 40, right? Yeah, I remember him. He wore 40 last year, right? I remember him. Because you were so excited to have a fullback. I remember that. But that's gonna do it for me tonight, man. Actually, I'm wrapping the stream here. Comrades assembled. Thank y'all for assembling with me tonight. Stopping by, chop it open to this last comment if I get out of here. He did it in the full quarter of that Cowboys game. I did remember that. But it's not consistent, though. It's not every game. It's been every game for Taylor Heineke, man. Every game. Except for the Packers game. The last 3 starts, he has thrown an interception in every single 4th quarter. That has to stop. And you know, like, comment, subscribe to the channel. I don't want to be bullish on Taylor Heineke or say he sucks or anything like that. I just want to really clean that up because that's a pet peeve of mine. 4th quarter turnovers are a huge pet peeve of mine. I don't like that. You want to piss me off as a fan? Turn the ball in the 4th quarter. I'm gonna throw up. I'm really gonna puke. So that's something I really want to clean up. That would be great. And I would appreciate that if he does play the rest of the season. Okay. Yeah, see, I remember. I told you I remember. I got you, bro. I told you. I remember what you say, OG. I might not always agree with you, but most of the time I do agree with you, and the other times I don't. I do remember what you said. So yeah. I like Alex Armour too. We should probably elevate him. I don't mind the whole single back formations with the fullback. I formations, things of that nature with the fullback. I don't mind that. It probably improve the run game a little bit. If you're going to play Taylor Heineke, you're going to run the ball a ton anyway. So that's fine. But that's another thing that will tell them they're going to Taylor or they're going to stick with Taylor or they go to Carson. They elevate the fullback. That's telling me they're going to Taylor. They're going to stick with Taylor. If they don't elevate the fullback, that's when things get torn a little bit. Maybe. Yo, am I the only one looking for AJ Brown? Perfect way to end the damn show. We're looking for AJ Brown. I'm looking for AJ Brown too, man. There's an APB out for him. So missing persons report. He got locked up. They won't let him out. No. Y'all tell them, man. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Y'all have a great evening. Y'all guys be easy. And like I said, I'm not trying to be bad on Taylor Heineke, man, but I'm just not a big fan of him. And I'm just not the biggest fan of how he's been playing the 4th quarter. So tell them, be easy. Now, catch you next video. Peace.